What's up guys, Paramoto here. How are you guys doing today? Today I am doing amazing. I hope you guys are too. So guys, today I want to do a little bit of work on my 2020 Harley Davidson Roadster. I have not cleaned it since I got back from a long road trip. I need to take this thing off right here. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any long trips. This is just a sissy bar bag and a custom sissy bar I bought from Ed Ritchie off of Etsy. And man, is this bike just filthy dirty. And what I need to do is I'm gonna take this bad boy off today, and we're gonna give the bike a quick little wash and just get it back looking tip top. So all you really need to take this thing off is to take off this bolt. There's 2 bolts over here, 2 bolts right here, as well as 1 bolt right there. All you really need is some Torx bits and a 1/2 inch socket, and we'll get this done. There's literally just dirt falling off from this screw. Be careful with your light, because it will fall off. Before we get too far, I'm going to take this bag off. It's a great bag. I plan on doing a review of this thing. It's huge. It's called the X-Fuel 80 by Biltwell. And the reason why they call it the X-Fuel 80 is because it allegedly holds 80 beer cans, which is a ton of beer. Don't drink and ride, my friends. Now that we got all the hardware off, this should just slide right out. Be very careful when you do this, or you will scratch your fender up. As you can see, when I put it on for the first time, I scratched this all up. And I just scratched it again. So, this is a 2-person job. And we're done, and we're back to the classic look of the back end that I love so much. Although these scratches are looking pretty awful. We're gonna have to do something about this. Harley's paint leaves a lot to be desired.
Oh man, she looks so much better without a sissy bar on it. I mean, the sissy bar, like, it's so utilitarian and I love it, but I love the classic look of this bike. And the sissy bar kind of ruins it, kind of gets in the way, clutters it up a little bit, if you will. I've decided this bike is so freaking dirty that I'm just gonna go take it to a car wash and use one of those like power sprayer things, and hopefully it'll do a little bit better job of knocking all the crap off this bike. There's so much junk and garbage on this thing. I'm hoping the roads up here are a little bit drier so I don't just throw my money away on this wash, but it doesn't look like it. There's a shaver in the middle of the road. 10 out of 10 has pubic lights on it. I really don't even care that this bike is going to get re-dirty when I come back. This bike is so dirty in places that just need to be chiseled off with a power washer anyway, that if I have to wash it when I get back too, I'm fine with that. Slick! It's slick. Does anybody else do this? Anybody else do this? I don't know. I do that just to see how slick the road is. It gives me a good like tactile feel. I do got to remember that this is not my Ducati. We don't have ABS. We don't have traction control. Wet mode is a twist of the throttle. Some of the like ambiance of this motorcycle is the fact of how simple it is. You know, I don't care that there's no like electronics. I don't care that there's like barely any rider aids. There's none. There's no rider aids. I don't care that there's none rider aids. I just like the fact that it's simple and it's a rider's bike. It's a rider's experience. I like this bike. I like this bike more every single time I ride it, actually. It's literally like 60 plus degrees at 11 o'clock in the morning on like December like 12th. It's amazing out here. Really don't like about this bike is the fact of how like easy it is to get like little rust spots on it. Like if you get a screw that gets like a little bit of the paint like kind of rubbed down a little bit, like it'll start rusting. It's like, I don't know, I hate it. I don't like it. I mean, I understand that it's like a 500+ pound bike and that things are made out of steel on this bike instead of aluminum and plastic like on my Ducati. I wish things were built a little bit better on this bike. I can see me, like, every time, like, I see something rusting, I can see me replacing it. So that actually is the next series of videos that I plan on doing on this motorcycle. Is I want to do like a 3 to 5 things I love about this bike, and then like a 3 to 5 things that I don't like about this bike. There's a lot of things, dude. There's a lot of things on both sides of the coin on this one. I will say I will never dog this bike for being what it is, and I bought it. I bought it knowing exactly what it is, so it's not that big of a deal to me. Like, some people are like, oh, it's a skirtster. That's the girl's Harley. And I'm just like, no, it's not. Since when is 1200 cc's a wimpy version of something? It's not 1200 cc's. It's actually the biggest engine that I've ever owned. The second place bike being my 959 at 955 cc's. I feel like that's the easy way out. Dogging this bike for, you know, being what it is. And that's like a starter Harley. I mean, it is a starter Harley. You can't really deny that fact. And it's fine. Like, it's fine. It's allowed to be a starter Harley. I don't care that it's not those big, like, you know, Bender from Futurama looking front end Harley Davidsons. Like, I like the fact that it's small, nimble, and sporty. I like that. If you ride a Roadster and you have something to say about this bike, throw me a comment down below. I haven't really talked to a lot of other Roadster owners, and by not a lot of other, I've talked to literally no other Roadster owners. I don't know why, because there's Sportsters all over the place. Why wouldn't you buy the best Sportster? I mean, I guess best is subjective, you know, I'll give you that. Best is subjective, but, you know, technology-wise and on paper, this is the best Sportster. I just get annoyed. I get annoyed at people that dog on Sportsters, you know? And I get annoyed at people that dog on anybody for, like, their motorcycle choice. Like, I'll jokingly rib somebody, and if you think that I'm being serious on this channel, oh, man, do you got something to learn about me? You know? But, like, people that, like, legitimately dog, you know, Harley Davidson for stuff, it's like, you know, it is what it is. Like, it's a different tool for a different job. Just because this bike doesn't go, like, Mach 10 doesn't mean that it's a bad bike. It's just a different tool for a different job. I'll tell you what, like, if you would have been like, take this Panigale up to Cleveland or take this Harley, I'd be like, give me this Harley 100%. Around the town, it's still comfortable, you know. I would like some other thing to put on it instead of a sissy bar to carry around stuff, but, you know, until I figure that out, we're just gonna roll a slick back. I really have no complaints. I have no complaints about this purchase. We're not using the turning lane. Like, you have an entire lane to turn from. Jesus. I just can't with people. You got an entire lane. And you can't figure it out. Like, come on. It's so nimble. It's so nimble. We're not gonna get too much attention. We don't need to get any police attention, though, today. We'll cut that out. My plates are like 5 months expired on this bike. We got, like, an extension from the governor because of the Rona, and honestly, they took so long giving me my plate on this bike. I don't really feel like giving them money. I really don't. Like, they did a really crappy job, so you know what? Why reward that? Why reward that at all, you know? You guys, like, literally, I bought this bike the week before the 4th of July, and I didn't have my plates until well into September. It's insane. This bike really encourages me to ride more. You know, like, every time I'm on it, I'm just comfortable, I'm chilling. It's really, honestly, like the equivalent of, like, cracking a Corona at the beach. It's just chill time, you know? I like it. I mean, I know a lot of people hate on Harleys, and a lot of my subscribers out here are not about it, but I really think that you guys should try a Harley once. Just once. And that's going to be another video that I make on this bike. Nothing wrong with trying new things. I want to say that, there it is, that's the one. Autobell just is automatic. This is the one I want. I want to be hand jacketed. I just hope they take card. Does it take card? Okay, that works. Wow, this is really weak. For those of you that say this isn't good for the engine, what happens if you get caught in the rain? Same thing. This has like no balls to it though. There we go. Now we got some balls. There is so much crap stuck back here. There's so much goob stuck like right there. I feel like that old guy's about to come ask me, like, yeah, I used to ride a motorcycle back in my day. Then he laugh at me because it's a Sportster. Oh, it's a Sportster. What a bitch. Oh, my GoPro got a little wash too. You always want to wash your GoPro, especially the ones with like exposed side doors. It's always a good thing. Clean you off. Clean you off. Alright. This bike just looks so good. I love the way this bike looks. Now it's wet and all black. I'll never forget the way that like the front of a Harley Davidson looks like in like Terminator and stuff. Like that's what the front of a Harley Davidson should look like. You know? And now my butt's wet. When I moved to Raleigh, I had to use a place like this to wash my bike. My old Honda CBR 600 double R. You guys never got to meet that bike. That was a good bike. I like that bike. Another one of those times I probably would have kept it if I could afford it. You know, I would have kept my 600, kept the 959, you know. Woo, man, this guy's coming up quick. You know, and just kind of like chilled and had a bunch of different bikes, because 600s are fun, man. They're just little street crickets. They always want to have fun. They always want to do stupid shit. They always want to help get you in trouble and everything. They're great little bikes. I just can't do it. I can't do the slow people, you know? Like, it just annoys me. That three-legged dog? Oh, it's a three-legged dog. Oh, that's sad. I wonder if he lost his leg to diabetes. I don't know why I'm joking about that. I love dogs. Why am I joking about that? This bike needs an exhaust. You can hear that sound, that rumbling sound. Rolling thunder. But it's just not unleashed yet. It needs a freaking exhaust. I was gonna do that this winter time, but I got broke. I got the broked. Well, my engine looks clean. That's good. Ish. Looks clean-ish. Clean-ish is better than dirty as hell. I need like something else to put my foot up on. Like this one's great, but I don't have anything to put it on over here. That's gonna go away when I get a new air filter. I'm hoping to do all of that by like tax time, you know? Like when I get like taxes and see how much I owe the federal government and stuff, you know, like I'll get my exhaust. I already got it picked out. I'm gonna do some Vance & Hines short shots, and then I'm gonna pick out whatever the best looking air cleaner is, and then I'm gonna do a tune with a Vance & Hines fuel pack. All in all, it's gonna be about $1,000, so you know, it's a little bit of money, but I mean, totally manageable. It's getting nice out here, though, man. Probably pushing well into the 60s. I think this is actually supposed to be 70 today. It's gonna be sick. I love 70 degrees, maybe like 75 to 78 on a motorcycle is absolutely perfect. I'm a Harley. Potato, 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 potato. I do really like the way that Evo motor sounds. Just has like a classic Harley sound to it. And we're going under the speed limit. Thank you so much, reindeer on your window guy up there. Come on. I don't know what's going on with Spotify recently, but I can't keep music playing. Like, it just stops like all the time. And it's not because I'm going in and out of service. I have service everywhere I've gone today, and it literally just doesn't work. There we go. Get the F out of my way. It is starting to dry up out here nicely. And it's like actually really nice on just like a summer weight jacket right now. Like, I'd be more comfortable if I had a hoodie on. Don't get me wrong, because I'm a freeze baby now. I can't do cold no more, but it's actually really nice out here right now. It's very pleasant how this feels at speed. I mean, you start getting fast, but like the bike just kind of like, it just does it. Just does it without a problem, doesn't hesitate, doesn't complain. It just feels so stable. It feels like you're on rails. I will say that. This is a very good bike. I have that much road rage where I just can't even handle somebody going 500 to the speed limit for like 10 minutes. I just gotta lose my mind. I might have that level of road rage. I don't know. I don't know. Talk about your road rage down below in the comment section. And we're not gonna let him slow us down. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. If you guys like my content, you want to see more of this, please make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. It helps me out a ton. Guys, go ahead and leave me some comments down below as well. I answer all of the comments. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.